Hey you guys, it's Holly with The Center. I had a huge response from the parenting pyramid, lots of requests to dig deeper into that, and that is just what I did. So I don't want to write on my poster because I don't want to mess it up. So I've got Post-its here. All right, so where are you spending the most amount of time on your parenting pyramid? I had some comments given to me that they feel like they're living up here in the correction little triangle, and I'm with you. I get you. I feel like that's all I do is just talk. And sometimes we talk too much, you guys. Oh, I'm so guilty of it. I talk too much. I correct too much. So we're going to dig into this parenting pyramid together, and I'm going to tell you what I've learned from it, okay? All right, so maybe your pyramid is opposite, inverted pyramid, and you're living in the correction mode. So every event that happens in your day is a neutral event, okay? It's not good, it's not bad, it's just happening, it's an event. So you have the power to choose. Are you going to give it, are you going to label it, this is good, this is happening, and it's good, or is this bad? Okay, that's up to your mind, your mindset. If your mindset is ugly and off, then you're more than likely going to label that event as bad. So what happens if you're labeling that event as bad? You're focusing on the problem, you're blaming, you may be feeling some guilt. I'm no good as a mom. I just can't do this. I'm a joke, right? Okay, so if you labeled that bad, then those are things that you're doing. Now, sometimes if you focus on the problem, you need to be able to spend a little bit of time in that bad because you've got to figure out what you're doing wrong and then make a plan to do it better. So what happens if we label that situation good? Okay, well, then we're going to focus on the solution. We're going to find out what is working. What do you see that's happening during your day that is going well, that makes you feel comfortable? Okay, because we're not focusing on good or bad. We're labeling it comfort or discomfort, okay? You're going to focus on a plan, and you're going to see things with loving eyes, all right? So what we know is that we move towards what we focus on. If you're driving in your car, what you're looking at is where you're going. Does that make sense? What if you're focusing on the rearview mirror all the time? Are you going to be able to drive safely? No. Don't focus on the past. Look at what's right in front of you. So what you focus on is what you get more of. I have said that to my kiddos so many times. And I drew the little magnifying glass there. What is it that you're focusing on in your life? Are you correcting all the time? Okay, I'm going to give you some words that you can literally write it on a Post-it note, stick it around your house, and you're going to be able to use these today. Okay, these tips you're going to put into practice today. This is what I did in the classroom when I first started learning this stuff. I wrote it on my whiteboard. I wrote it on posters, and I had them all over the room. And with Conscious Discipline, what we have are these little bitty little skills on a string is what they call them. And you have this on your little pocket there, and you can literally look at it, and it has the words for you. I'm going to write these out for you. You can use these words. All right, let's say the event is happening, okay? Let me use one that has happened here recently. Okay, they're playing Wii, and Mallory lost her turn, okay? And then Colin wants his turn. Mallory, it's my turn. Push immediately. He goes straight to the push. He's a physical guy. He goes immediately to the physical. All right, that's the event. Now I have a choice. Am I going to say that this is bad? Colin just pushed her. This is bad. Or am I going to say, okay, what's the plan? Let's focus on a solution. So the very first thing on our parenting pyramid is you're going to breathe. I've been teaching this for a long time. I still forget it. It will eventually become a habit. But, when you do the best you can, and when you know better, you can do better. That's one of my favorite quotes ever. Take that breath. That's got to be your initial response to the event. You breathe. You get oxygen to your brain. All right. And the next thing on this pyramid, we're going up. Okay. But I couldn't really think about in that moment. Okay. So in that moment, it's not the time to say, oh, Colin, let's do an I love you ritual and give me your hand. No. So I was thinking that we should say that moment is as it is. All right. It's happening. You breathe. You say, this is happening. I can't do anything. This is happening. I can't make it go away. Okay, I'm going to quit taking it personally. My kids are not fighting just to get at me. Ooh, let's make mom have a bad day. Wah-ah-ah. That's not what's happening, okay? This is an event that's going on, and I'm watching it, Okay, it's not happening to me. So I'm going to Q-tip. I'm going to quit taking things personally. All right? Recap. Breathe. The moment is as it is. Quit taking it personally. It's not happening to you. It's happening around you. Next one, listen and learn. All right. So this is where you're going to guess what happened. I'm going to just guess. So I'm going to say, oh, Colin, you wanted a turn. I know it's hard. When you want a turn and your sister is saying no, it feels frustrating. Okay. Like what I said the other day, sometimes you just want to be heard. Maybe I'm just going to acknowledge that he is annoyed with his sister. Just acknowledge it. Sometimes that may diffuse it and he may say, yeah, you're right. Ugh, I am annoyed. Or he may say, that's not what happened. She stepped on my foot. Okay, win-win. I didn't know that. He just told me the answer to the problem. Okay, so just guess whatever it is that's happening in your event. Guess what's happening and acknowledge their hurt. Acknowledge their pain. That's what we're doing. We're listening and we're learning what the problem was. I know it. It's hard. Okay, so I will share with you these little Post-its. And that literally says, I know it's hard. You blank, fill in the blank with your event. It's hard to blank, not get your way. All right, next we're coming up here. So now we're going to teach and communicate. You wanted a turn. I'm just filling in that blank right there. You may not push your sister. Okay, I'm telling him what he's not allowed to do. When you want a turn, you use your words and say, Mallory, it's my turn. I need a turn now. All right, say this with me. The sky is blue. The grass is green. I want a turn. Okay, I want to teach him how to use his words. If he goes to her and says, Mallory, it's my turn, is that going to be helpful? Probably not. So I have to teach him the words to use. All right, and now correction. We're up here to the correction. This is what a healthy correction can look like. You can ask her for a turn, or you can go play something else. What would you like to do? Okay, so I've taught him the words to use. I taught him, if you want a turn, say, I'd like a turn. All right, he's prepared for this event, or he can go and play something else. Give him two choices, okay? So I just worked all the way up here. I spent the least amount of time here, and I'm going to walk away. Let him choose. If I built my pyramid strong enough, then up here, I should be able to spend a small amount of time. Does that make sense to you guys? All right, I am digging this parenting pyramid. I'm liking it. Y'all keep reaching out to me. I love the feedback. Oh my golly, it just makes my heart so happy to hear that you guys are enjoying these videos. It's helping me with my sanity. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a great